Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video we will answer the claim of Muslims about Mecca in the Bible. It's very silly claim and the Muslims are so desperate because their God is empty and their book is empty. So they're trying to find their religion in our book. And each time the Muslims try to do that, they shoot themselves in their foot. Watch with me and laugh.
Our prophet, sir. My Samaritan ancestors worshipped God on this mountain, but you Jews say that Jerusalem is the place where we should worship God.
Did she say that you Jews say that Jerusalem where we should worship God? Yes, she said that. So this is what all the Jews agree with. All the Jews mean who? Every Jew, including Moses. And Moses, according to Islam, is a Muslim prophet. So it's very silly, Muslims. Here we go from the beginning of the verse you quote for us. You just brought us a proof that this is what the Jewish believe, which means this is the truth. It is Jerusalem. Now let us see what Jesus he said. And the Muslim supposedly is the one is quoting those verses for us. Remember, I'm not the one who's quoting them. They quote themselves. Therefore, they are helping me to show them that they are a bunch of ignorant, as the Quran in chapter 2, verse number 62 says, that Muhammad was illiterate, ignorant from the ignorant, sent to the ignorant. Now, let us see in here how we can prove more things about Muslims that they don't really know what they are talking about.
Believe me, woman. The time will come when people will not worship the Father either on this mountain or in Jerusalem.
The time will come. The time will come. This is about a prophecy. But the Muslim, they claim that the Kaaba was the place always to worship from the time of Adam, not even Abraham. From the time of Adam. Jesus in here, we just heard, the Jewish, they believe, all of them, that Jerusalem is the city where to worship. Jesus saying time will come. So what Jesus is talking about is prophesying about something. Why is that? Because after that Jerusalem was destroyed and the pagan Roman, you know, they took over the city and they destroy it. They destroyed the temple. The temple is not exist no more, and the Jewish, they were harassed and killed all everywhere, and they were not able to practice their religion no more. So this was a prophecy, but at the same time it's a prophecy about something else, because Jesus he said, not in this mountain, not in this city, but it's going to be everywhere. Why is going to be everywhere? Because Jesus said, go and teach and preach and baptism in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Who? All the nations. So it's going to be for all the nations. It's not going to be the city. It's not going to be this mountain. It's not going to be this place. It's going to be all around the world. All the nations will be praising the only one God. So this is a prophecy Jesus he is giving us. And it's absolutely true. The Muslims are trying to say to you, oh, Jesus saying that time will come and you will be praying in Mecca. False. Absolutely false. Because you just said that the city for the Jew is the city of Jerusalem from your own quotation.
But we Jews know whom we worship because it is from the Jews that salvation comes.
A Muslim is quoting for me a verse saying, from the Jews the salvation come. How stupid that can be, Muslims. You are saying to us that it is from the Jew and you agree with this verse? You are quoting it to prove to us that you like it, right? This is the truth according to you. Shocking proof, guys. This is what they say in their videos. Jesus saying from the Jews salvation. Here we go. Another proof that Muhammad is a false prophet. He cannot be the prophet of God because you just post for us a quotation you Muslims accept saying from the Jews, no one else. No Arab, your prophet was an Arab. No Abdul. No Muhammad, no Mecca, no one, from the Jews. Simple, clear, and there's no need to discuss it. What else?
Coming.
Some Muslims are perfect monotheists. They worship the same God that we.
You know, the Muslim, they will use those dummy to deceive people. You know, those they bring somebody who is weird. Some of those crazy have madness in their mind, and they interview them in their TV, and he say whatever the Muslim like to hear. The Muslims, they are worshipping the same God as the Jew. Is that true? Absolutely not. Because the God of the Jew is a spirit. The God of Islam is a physical being. And you can go and watch my debate with Dr. Nabil Baikli and Imam Malik Sar, and you will see both of them, they admit that Allah is a physical being. Allah is what? Physical being. I'm not the one who said that. They said that. Allah is a physical being. Why? Because he have a physical body. The God of Islam have a leg, have a hand, and this is how he is. This is his original shape. The God of the Jew is a spirit. He is a spirit. He is not a physical being. So how we can have the same God if our God have different nature with the God of Islam?
Blessed are those who dwell in your house. They are ever praising you. Blessed are those whose strength is in you, who have set their hearts on pilgrimage. As they pass through the valley of Baca,
they pass of the valley of Baca. Actually, it is not Baca, by the way. In Hebrew, it is Bacha, not Baca, and that will make it a totally different word. The word in Hebrew is Bacha. When we translate, because there is no letter which is Cha, then we translate it as Baca. Now, the word in here is about the valley of crying. This is the meaning of Mecca, that it is the valley of crying? Absolutely false. If we go to the Islamic dictionary, because I don't want to show my own, this is an Islamic website, everybody can go there, and you will see the meaning of the word Mecca in here. And again, I want Muslims who read Arabic to be honest and read with me. You will see the following. And Mecca was called by that name because or due to the little of water. There is water in it, it's almost there's no water. And because of that, they call it Mecca. And it's called Mecca too because it was unfair city, the city of atheists, to the point that nothing lived there. وألحد أي تهلك أو تهلك كانت تمك من ظلم فيها. So there was unfair life, unfair people live in it, and was a bad city, a bad land where nothing can live in it because there is no water in it. This is why it says called Mecca. The other city or the other word in the Bible, it is Bacha, which is crying, weeping. It is the opposite. You are given water. Weeping, it's about water. And you will see there that the Bible says that this is the a valley which is going to be made full of springs, and the rains will cover it with pools. And here, this is a city, is dead city. Even the name is saying that. This is one more proof that this cannot be the same. And actually in here, I like what it says in here about the name of Mecca. It is the city of darkness and the city of atheism, where people don't worship the real God. This is your own Islamic dictionary, Muslims. So don't say to me, I am making things up. Actually, I'm going to post the website in the top of the video. So anyone want, he can go and read by himself. Absolutely false. Because Mecca is not the valley of a crying. And I'm going to prove it right away in a very easy way from our books and from their books. But first, let us continue this phrase in here, because the sentences itself is proving the lies of Muslims. Listen carefully.
They make it a place of springs.
Is Mecca place of springs? How many springs Muslims you have in Mecca? How many lakes? Look what the verse is saying. They make it a place of springs, and
the autumn rains also cover it with pools.
Autumn rains also cover it with pools. Is that how much rain you have in Mecca? What a joke. Mecca is a dead city. Mecca is a dry, desert, dead, ugly city. There is one little spring of water in Mecca, and cannot even give water for hundreds of people. What those people are talking about? The verse itself saying it clearly, how much rain in that valley, how much water in that valley, what those people are talking about, how this can be Mecca. In this page we will see what the word Mecca mean. We went to the Islamic dictionary, 5 Islamic dictionaries: لسان العرب، مقاييس اللغة، الصحاح في اللغة، القاموس المحيط، العباب والزاخر. And it's in front of you in the screen. It says in here that Mecca was called by this name for a very simple reason, because it have a very little water in it, have very hard time to take water off the ground. سميت بذلك لقلة مائها, was called by that name for the reason it have a very little of water, which mean almost people would die without that little. So the verse there speak about a lot of water, spring of water, rains of autumn will cover and make pools. Is that the case in water of Mecca? We have pools. What they are talking about? So it's very clear. Even the names of the city, their city, prove them wrong, prove their lies. Try to play different game, Muslims.
وهم يوسف ويعقوب وإسحاق وإبراهيم. قال أهل التواريخ إن يعقوب عليه الصلاة والسلام ولد في فلسطين.
Now, not much time left. Let us focus together, please. You will see in here very clear evidence after what this guy he said, that Jacob, he was born in Jerusalem, which means that the Israeli, they are exist from the beginning in Jerusalem. And Israel was called Israel because of Jacob, because Jacob, his name is Israel. Jerusalem is their holy city. And when the Muslim, they try to fool us saying that, oh, Mecca is the holy city, then we need to ask ourselves very simple questions. Why Allah in the Quran never order Moses to pray to the direction of Mecca? Never order Abraham, never order Isaac, never order any Jacob, never order Jesus. If it is the most holy place and it's a place of direction, place where people they should pray. Actually, you will see that Allah, he changed the direction of prayer. It used to be to Jerusalem all the time, and he made it, changing it just for the sake of Muhammad. After Muhammad, he killed all the Jew and the Christian in Jerusalem, in the city of Mecca. He have to find a solution. The business is dead, nobody is visiting, people are afraid, so he have to generate money for the city. So he forced people to visit the Kaaba, visit and do the Hajj as a part of Islam. He found a solution. Let us do what the pagan used to do before. Do Hajj will bring money. People, they will trade. People, they come to visit. People, they have to sleep over. Hotels, food, gifts, they will spend money, and that will make the city live. It's a very smart idea. So he adopted what the pagan before Islam used to do, and he accepted Mecca to be the fact. We have very clear proof that Muslims themselves and Muhammad himself, he don't pray to Mecca until, as I said, he have to find a solution for economy problem. As we see in Sahih al-Bukhari, book number 8, it says, narrated Abdullah ibn Umar, while the people were offering the Fajr prayer Kaaba at Qubba near Medina, someone came to them and said, it has been revealed to Allah apostle tonight, and he has been ordered to pray facing the Kaaba. So until that time they were not praying to the Kaaba. So let us see, praying to who? So turn your face to the Kaaba. Those were facing Sham, Jerusalem, so they turned their face toward the Kaaba. So Muslims always were praying to Jerusalem. Question, why never until Muhammad came? Even Muhammad himself was praying to Jerusalem. Muslims praying to Jerusalem. What do you have to do with Jerusalem if the Kaaba was always the most holy place to Allah? I hope you guys did enjoy my video and you learn Islam is a big fat lie. Get my book. It's called The Deception of Allah. It's going to be very soon in the market. In less than a week from now we will have the first print, and in 2 weeks from now we will have it in Amazon.com. God bless you all. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. I mean to that.